it's your girl Cordnie Ellese, and welcome to my channel, Mommyhood and Entrepreneurship. And today we're going to be talking about our goals and New Year's resolution. It is very important to make New Year's resolutions. And I don't even think that you should just make New Year's resolutions, to be honest. I think you should have quarterly resolutions, semi-annual resolutions, birthday resolutions. We should always be consistently making ourselves better. You shouldn't just start at the new year. But the new year is a good time for you to refocus and think about all the things that happened in the past. And I think that the important part about the New Year's resolutions is it allows you to look at your past year, or even the past few years, or just your life in general, and figure out the things that you want to happen that haven't happened yet, or the things that you want to happen that have the need to get better, shall we say. So here are some things that you can kind of visit in your goals and your New Year's resolutions for this upcoming New Year's. First, as a woman, I like to focus on myself. What are the things that I want to get better within my own self? For one, we can talk about Christ and our relationship with God. We can talk about the way that we want to go about that relationship. What didn't you do in the past that could really help you now? That can be your next New Year's resolution, if that's one of the resolutions that you want to put on there. You can focus on how you maintain yourself and things that you haven't done for yourself that you wish to do for yourself, whether that be traveling or, self-care, getting your nails done more, focusing on your feet more so that they don't feel like sock feet. Whatever it is that you want to do for yourself to make yourself feel better on more of a regular basis. Maybe you want to wear makeup more often. Maybe you want to wear makeup less often. Maybe you want to be on social media less. Maybe you want to get better at social media. Maybe whatever it is, whatever those things that for you, your own personal self, not your business, not yourself as a mom, whatever it is that will make you feel more like a woman or the woman that you're wanting to be. This is one of those things that you can put in your New Year's resolutions and your goals. The next thing that you want to focus on is yourself as a mom. You really want to figure out, what are the things that I want to do differently or better as a mom? What are the changes that I want to make as a mom? Do I want to spend more time with my children? Do I want to do more activities with my children? What kind of activities didn't we do that I want to do more with them? Do I want to teach them how to travel? Do I want to be more active in their learning? Do I want to go to their school more? What are the things that we have goals as moms to do? If this is something kind of hard to think, maybe you can talk to other moms about things that are successful within themselves and see if maybe you can pull from some of those things. Then next, you really want to look at yourself and your community. What are some things that you can do to impact your community? Be better at your community. You want to teach somebody to do this certain something? Do you want to help to clean up certain neighborhoods? Do you want to help promote new businesses? Do you want to teach people to be better at resumes and interviews and things like that? Do you want to teach people to be better at entrepreneurship, or to change people into entrepreneurs, or help them to develop new skills? Do you want to help younger kids like Girl Scouts or Boy Scouts or Cub Scouts? Do you want to help in your church more? What can you do as a person to uplift your community? And this could even be something that you do with your kids. Like me and my kids, we go and pick up trash at parks and in neighborhoods and things like that. Maybe you don't have to do something with some big group, especially if you're more introverted. You can do something simply by yourself or with your kids. No one has to know what your community service is. Your community service is actually more about you. Now, you can use community service to your benefit if you want, but really and truly it's more so about you and the things that will make you feel you're pouring back into the world. Next, if you're single or in a relationship, you want to make some goals about that. What can I do in my singleness to uplift myself while I'm single? Am I permanently single? Do I want to be permanently single? Do I want to be abstinent or celibate? Do I want to use this time just to get closer to God? Do I want to use this time to beautify myself more? And this can kind of intertwine with the womanhood thing, but I really want the womanhood thing, for me at least, to just focus on myself, not me doing stuff because of preparation for a relationship. But I do think that if you're single and you want a relationship, then you should, before getting into a relationship, make sure that you're ready for it. So what are some things that you can do for that? Or if you're married or in a relationship, what are some things that you can do to get closer to your spouse? What are some things that they complain about sometimes? What are some things that y'all may argue about sometimes? Or what are some things that y'all just haven't done together that you would really like to? Or what's something that you've seen other people do that might be a good idea for this person? What's that person's love language? How would you like to cater to that person? What would you like for them to do more with you? figure out what those things could be so that you could really enhance that and make that better as well. Do you want to be married? Do you want to be in a relationship? Is that a goal of yours? You know, all of these things can go on there. Lastly, but this is definitely not least, you want to figure out what can you do better in your business. Or if you want to start a new business, or if you're an entrepreneur and you want to work towards getting that new raise or moving up in your job, if you want to invent something or learn a different part of your business, where do you want your business to be by the end of this year? And not just monetarily, but what do you want your business to be doing? Where do you see your business being? Where do you see your product or service being? All of these things can go in your New Year's resolutions list and your goals list. So go on and put those things in there. Let me know what your top New Year's resolution is. I would love to hold you accountable with that. Go ahead and leave that or heart in the comment below. Make sure you like this video as well. I really appreciate the love and the support, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in to the end of the video. I can't wait to see what y'all's New Year's resolutions are. Feel free to share them with me because I'm definitely going to be sharing mine in another video. So thank you so much for tuning in. I look forward to chatting with y'all in the next video. Ciao.